Hi, my name is Nancy Solari, host of the Living Full Out Show. We have a lot of listeners that call in, with different needs that they have, wanting to be more organized, hoping to find love, and just needing to be on purpose, on point. And I'll tell you what, I appreciate all of those needs, and sometimes I just need to cross the street, literally. I want to just share with you all something that happened to me recently. I was craving a Jersey Mike's sandwich, which I personally love them. And I decided to take my white cane and forge out there and go get that sandwich. And it was a path that I had taken many, many different times. But when I got to an intersection, it was a big one, 6 lanes across, there was construction going on the corner. There were cones, there were sandwich boards. I mean, I could even tell that the cement was different. So I don't know sure what they were doing, but it was all goofy. And I was struggling. My cane kept tapping this and tapping that, and I was kind of a little bit nervous as, to keep walking forward because I didn't know if there'd be like a dip or a hole or anything. And I was about to turn around, not in defeat, but maybe I would have to go back home and call a Lyft or an Uber. But then out of nowhere, this man shows up and he says, do you need help crossing the street? And I was like, yeah, wow, your timing is perfect. Are you going that way too? And he goes, no. In fact, I was just in my car on the other side of the lane over there, and I saw you were trying to get around these cones, and I just pulled over, and I'm over there in the red, and I just thought I'd help you out. Wow. Here this guy was in his car, could have just kept on driving, but he decided to pull over. He wanted to help me out. And I just was so amazed. And as we're waiting for the light to turn, I said, that'd be great, thank you. And then we crossed the street, and I have to admit, it was very helpful to have him because it was not only kind of wonky on the corner there, but they must have kept going with the construction throughout the whole street because it was pretty dicey. And when we got to the other side, he could have said, well, have a great day. But no, he said, you know what, where are you going? And I said, I'm just gonna go get a sandwich at Jersey Mike's. It's just like another block down. And he's like, I'll go with you. Okay, now mind you, his car is randomly parked somewhere in the red. I said, are you sure? I don't want you to get a ticket. And he goes, you know what, if I get a ticket, I get a ticket. But your safety is more important. Again, I'm bewildered. I'm like, where did you come from? And we crossed the path and the road and the path to get to the sandwich place. And during that time, we were talking. Here I am, visually impaired, disabled. And I was asking him how his day was going. And he said, well, I'll be honest, it's really kind of an interesting time right now. He was African American, and he has, felt a lot of pressure lately with different protests and things going on. And we just, in our brief walk, here I was going through my struggle, and he was sharing with me about his struggle. And I just kind of walked away from that experience because eventually he got me to the sandwich shop and he went back to his car. And I sat there as I was eating and I just pondered this. I said, wow, here is someone who very awesomely gave up his time and his energy to help me out and got me to where I needed to go safely. And at the same time, he told me that he really appreciated that I let him help me, that I didn't judge him. He had felt judged over the years. And, being legally blind, I couldn't tell black, blue, green, pink. I don't see color. I don't see homeless. I don't see poor or wealthy. I tend to sum somebody up by their personality, by their heart, by the words that they say, the tone of their voice. And you know what? We didn't exchange numbers. We're not the best of friends off into the sunset. But I will forever remember that person, because he reminded me that we all have the ability to give to another and make their life easier, and that we are connected, that we do share similarities in our pains, in our fears, and in some cases feeling judged or needing help. So I encourage you today to go out there and make somebody else's life brighter, better, easier, because that's what it means to live full out. Comment below, let us know how you're going to help someone, or share